I will give all of my private information to the Chinese government. I do not care. There are a lot of rumors about China. There's a lot of misunderstandings and also just outright lies.
I can't believe I'm watching this. I just can't. I don't understand what the f is happening with people in the world. Like, I wish I could talk to Hasan fans. Like, how do you not just see this as like a blatant, obvious, like, this is like Jackson Hinkle tier propaganda.
Cheap hotel. Everything is cheaper in China. The hotel is not cheap. Obviously, this is one of the nicest hotels in the capital. But like,
who paid for it? Why are you in there? How do you even know that? What's
Oh, no way! It's a small one.
And it's the first version.
It's the first. Wait.
Yeah. Really?
Is that a Bible?
No, that little red book.
It is basically.
The little red book?
The little red book?
It's the red Bible is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some may say more important than the Bible. Some may.
Especially.
So, I have no idea why the fuck you would feel the need to glaze Mao. There's no reason for it. There's like tens of millions of people that died. There's a whole world of like crazy propaganda being forced onto people. The idea that you would glaze Mao is probably worse than the idea that you would glaze Stalin. This is like an unbelievably unhinged cringe. This is just an insane, this is like the equivalent or greater to like Hitler glazing, like getting a book of like Mein Kampf but the difference is that like usually, because neo-Nazis have figured out in the West, that like at least like, well, if you got a book of Mein Kampf, you would lie and say, well, I just read it because it's interesting, not because I think Hitler was a good guy. Or you might, if you're very crafty, you might say like, well, I mean, Hitler might have had some bad beliefs, but like he was an important leader at least, or he did some good things for, you know, for Germany or whatever. But like this like full on glazing of Mao and everything, this is like, that's a wild, wild, wild thing to be involved in. Holy shit.
Over here.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Okay, these were incredible. Well, they weren't very rare at the time, but this is a red book. Okay, quotations from the chairman Mao Zedong, and this is an English version from I guess from 1966. Okay, so initially they actually started printing these. I mean, there were so many that they printed of these, and I think by this point they did not want the English versions to be printed. So they tried to secure all the copies back. They were trying to like get as many of the copies of the English versions back as possible. And this is really, really special. Thank you so much. This is incredible. Wow. Literally what I talked about on the stream, like the first day, I was like, I want one of the English copies of the OG Red Book. I actually want to get
She's like, you know, Bo.
if it's even possible, I want to get like if we can find it here, one of the early English versions
For the mouse book.
Yeah, for the
I think
quotation.
you can find from the market today.
Yeah, because like it's very. I want the small one.
Wait,
Yeah,
I want the
think
small
actually
one.
you can find the market today.
Yeah, they've had millions of copies, right? That's amazing.
That's legendary loot.
By the way,
checks.
Who is this lady that he's like doing this interview with?
I also wanted to show my audience and the West.
CGTN, digital reporter. What is CGTN? What is, she's literally everywhere they go. Link me streams. I don't believe you. She works for state media.
Western world in general, that there are a lot of rumors about China. There's a lot of misunderstandings and also just outright lies, and that it's just another normal country, just like.
CGTN is the English language news channel of state-run China Global Television Network, based in Beijing, China. It is one of several channels provided by China Global Television Network, the international division of Chinese state broadcaster, China Central Television, under the control of the Central Propaganda Department of the Chinese Communist Party. Okay, read the first line in the bias and censorship section. Observers have noted that the aim of CGTN is to influence public opinion overseas in order to nudge foreign governments into making policies favorable towards China's Communist Party through subtle means. Researchers Thomas Furen and Usha M. Rodriguez argued that CGTN has a dichotomous role as a credible media competing for audience attention on the world stage and a vital government propaganda organ domestically.
Every other country is.
This is Hasan Piker, an American online streamer, influencer, and a political commentator who wields significant influence over the young demographic in the US. He's known for his daily streams featuring political commentary and media analysis, and has amassed a combined 4.5 million followers on Twitch and YouTube. In his streams, he often discusses China's development with his viewers. Now, he has finally taken his first trip to China.
I know Beijing's your first stop in your whole travel plan in China. It's probably just been 2 days for you to arrive China. How's your experience so far?
It's been amazing. I haven't slept at all, but you know, I'm just I'm carrying myself because I'm so excited. It's been a remarkable experience thus far. But I was always very excited to come to China, so this has been a dream come true for me.
What do you want to experience the most, or what do you want to try the most?
The food, I want to see all the big tier 1 cities, but most importantly, I am super stoked that I'm going to get on a high-speed train tomorrow to go to Shanghai, because I also want high-speed rail in America.
Why? Why are you looking forward to visit China?
Well, part of it is because I talk about China quite a bit as far as like lessons to learn and what America could adopt and emulate, and seeing it in real time, I think is a lot different.
I can't believe I'm watching this. I just can't. I don't understand what the fuck is happening with people in the world. Like, I wish I could talk to Hasan fans. Like, how do you not just see this as like a blatant, obvious, like, this is like Jackson Hinkle tier propaganda. You're talking to like state-sponsored media about how excited you are to go to tier 1 cities, comrade, on the high-speed rail that's so much better than America, and everything's better than America. Like, this is like Tucker Carlson going to the Russian grocery stores and being like, look, they have food. Everything they taught us was a lie. All these people have groceries. It's actually crazy.
I wanted to show my audience and the Western world in general that there are a lot of rumors about China. There's a lot of misunderstandings and also just outright lies.
He also repeats this propaganda talking point over and over and over again. This idea that every bad thing that you hear about China, all the bad things are just rumors and lies. All of them are perpetuated by the West. Make no mistake, the United States absolutely has lied about countries and made shit up. For sure. 100%. We all did it, okay? Especially during the Cold War. Everybody was doing it. But this weird, like, simpery for just China is so, especially, like, again, like, simping like fucking Mao. What the fuck?
And that it's just another normal country, just like every other country is. I know that, but one, experiencing it for myself is good, and seeing it for myself is good. And then two, showing it to other people as well, I think will be a good opportunity. At the heart of the People's Republic of China, in Chaoyang, Beijing, we are here, we are live, we're alive. And I'm so excited for this day and so excited to share it with you. Live behind the firewall, the great firewall. I'm so excited to share it with you that I'm live at 3 a.m. That's right, it's 3:30 here in Beijing, China, baby. Which is, of course, 11:30 a.m. LA time.
Everybody needs to be asking him as well. Did he get paid anything for this? Did they cover travel? Did they cover anything for his trip? I'm just curious, and I want to at least hear him say no. Okay? Even if they didn't, I just want to hear him say no to that. Somebody needs to be asking him this. I am very curious if anybody paid any part, covered any part of this. Wouldn't he just lie? I don't think he would lie. I feel like he just wouldn't answer the question, would be my guess.
Okay, and let me tell you, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news, about what's going on in the world of Hasan Piker, in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button, but I don't know what to explain. I don't know how to explain this to you guys. First of all, ni hao fine sheets.
Oh my God.
Ni hao to all the fine shits in the chat, okay? Is ni hao. This is my life now. I'm Chinese. I've already become Chinese. In my heart, in my soul, in my mind, in my conscience, I have already become Chinese, okay? We were already white Chinese in this chat. I've already become full Chinese, okay? Let me just start by saying that. It's fucking sick, okay? Like, you have abundant style consumption paired up with a centrally controlled economy and economic system that has yielded tremendous development. You have 1950s Soviet-era building blocks next to the Gucci store. If there was ever a country that represented the synthesis, the things that I enjoy so much personally, if ever such a country existed, I do not know. You have to try the premium grilled chicken sandwich at McDonald's China, or I'm gonna report you to the CCP officials. You have met me at a very Chinese time in my life, chat. Okay? You have met me at a very Chinese time in my life. Oh, dude, I'm in a great mood. I'm in a great mood. I'm gonna be honest. The hair, bro, holy shit. Yeah, my hair is crazy. I just woke up, dude. Give me a break. I just freaking broke up. You look.
Wait, is this his first day? I'm sorry, I'm reading chat. Did he say this was his first day here? There's no way, right?
Baked, but it's tired happiness. No, I looked baked and I sound baked because I just woke up. I just woke up. It's 3 a.m. here in Chaoyang, Beijing. Okay, we are in the heart of China. This is the political epicenter of China. This is where the heart of the party beats. Okay, it's the DC, it's the Washington DC of China. And just like Washington, D.C., it's unironically probably the most boring part of China, even though I love it. But, you know, for the rest of the team, when we're out here, this is not like their favorite part, I don't think. Hopefully they'll enjoy some of the cool, like, you know, palaces and you know, government buildings that we will go and look at. But basically, it's sick. It's so sick. It's so sick. This is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news, about what's going on in the world of Hasan Piker. Yesterday, I decided, you know, I'm not gonna stream. I'm gonna take it all in, okay? Take it all in. Basically, we got on a flight. There's so much content for you guys, by the way. There's so much like BTS content. Austin has been filming nonstop. I think you guys are gonna really love it. But we got on a flight and we basically just entirely slept. We slept the entire time.
Is it normal that a Westoid can even stream live from China, or does he need some special permit? I mean, I don't know the answer. I was about to make shit up. I don't know. People are also saying though he's being like led around by someone. I don't know if that's true either. I see people in the chat saying it, but
nobody did a damn thing. Okay, we just slept. 15-hour flight. I basically one-shotted it. No, like not even a fucking moment of nuisance. What are your internet speeds? My internet speeds are not great because I'm obviously using a VPN. So, which is crazy. I've never used a VPN before, and now I got like a million different applications on this phone. I have VPNs on everything. It's crazy. For people who are traveling to China, by the way, like I have AT&T, right? AT&T automatically routes your phone through Hong Kong when you're in China. It's actually pretty crazy. Like it just has a built-in VPN. Isn't that wild? What do you mean chill, bro? What do you think the fucking...
Why do they have to do that?
What do you mean chill, bro? What do you think the fucking Chinese government doesn't know that AT&T, as soon as, like, what do you think is going on? You think like you land and then AT&T uses Chinese ISPs in China and then instantly takes those ISPs and has its own built-in VPN within the ISP structure so you can still go on fucking YouTube and shit. You think the Chinese government's like, wow, we had no idea. You will end...
Completely real and genuine reaction to Hasan's group watching skyscrapers turn their lights on, posted by state media.
That was sick.
It's all coordinated.
Wow.
Wait, who's
Oh, this is so fucking... Is this how black people felt when white people were posting videos of like, black person hears Pink Floyd for the first time? Is this what it felt like? White people see city lights turn on for the first time.
Oh my God, this is so cool.
End up in jail. Okay, bro, I cannot begin to explain to you how much I am, like I live the lifestyle of, I will give everything, I will give all my private information to the Chinese government. I do not care. I want to get a Huawei phone, okay? I want to drive a BYD car. I don't care. I do. What are they going to do with it? What do you want to do with it? Do whatever you want with it, King. Like that's basically my attitude. Okay. How's the jet lag coming for you? I'll be honest. I probably could have slept at a normal time. Last night I went to bed at like 9. We really white knuckled through this entire process because I had to like set this stuff up. And we have a whole team out here. We have a whole Chinese team out here as well because your boy is doing moves. Like I'm on Bilibili. Well, not right now. We're not live streaming the desktop stuff on Bilibili because you know I do talk a little bit about politics here, as you guys know. But like we will be putting my live streams, my IRL streams on Chinese social media, and you know we'll be chopping stuff up from these streams and posting it on like all these different Chinese social media platforms as well. So
Wow.
yeah, I am officially now a Bilibili streamer, and of course some of you guys know this, but it turns out I was already popping on Bilibili. Some of you know this already, but the Chinese team that we have out here, the China team we have out here, told me that I'm already known on Chinese social media as Lemon Bro. That's right. I'm known as Lemon Bro. Why am I known as Lemon Bro in friggin' China? Because when iShowSpeed went to China, I was obviously very jealous, as you guys saw. And the Chinese audiences that have a fantastic way of naming people certain things, they called me Lemon Bro because I'm sour. So when I went to China, when I arrived to China, it's the first thing that they gave me. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Also, we are in we're in Shanghai. We're in a sick ass hotel. This hotel is incredible. This is the suite. It's not like, I don't think it's like the craziest one, but it's pretty nice. Dude, everything is so nice in fucking China. It's crazy.
Maybe I'm reading too far into this, but like we're here rather than like I got like the sickest room or I got a suite or whatever, like we're here in. I'm so curious if this trip is sponsored. If he hasn't said anything specifically about it, I would assume it is. If he hasn't said like nobody paid for this, guys, like obviously we covered it. If he hasn't said anything about it, it wouldn't surprise me if it was. Maybe not by China directly, but some company that's an SEO or whatever.
Pretty crazy because like a lot of people think that, a lot of people still, like, I guess now that like Xiaohongshu exists and now that like, you know, Speed went to China and stuff, like, so people kind of know that it's not that way, but like there are so many fucking people that think that like China is this backwards place, that it's like the room literally looks fake. It's not. It's sick as hell. There's artifacts everywhere, by the way. There's artifacts everywhere in the hotel as well. Have you tried tasting the tofu walls? Like I was thinking this is incredible. This is an incredible city. What is an artifact, like museum stuff? Yes. Is the North Korea they've seen in Vice tacos? Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, obviously there's cultural differences, right? Obviously there's cultural differences. There's always going to be cultural differences. But as far as, or there's even like differences within governance. But as far as like this being like a normal ass fucking country and a normal ass city and actually being much nicer than most normal ass cities that you might be in, I already knew. But I will say, we arrived in Beijing, the old Beijing airport, and it was sick, okay? It was actually sick. The reason why I say this is because the old Beijing airport, that definitely does have some Soviet vibes. Like there are parts of China that you can tell. There are parts of China that you can absolutely, I mean, there's a lot of parts of China that have tremendous Soviet influence. And it's fucking awesome. Okay? Okay, Beijing.
I think most likely the government is paying for everything, hotel rooms, travel, etc. Yeah, they can also curate the trip if they do that as well. So they know which places you're staying, that the staff is probably going to be on alert, right? Even at the casino when I worked, you know, when VIPs were coming through, we'd be notified in advance. So I'm sure everybody's on their best behavior, giving like the best possible service they can offer. Everything is going to be shown that they want them to see. Like, I mean, I will admit, there are some retarded takes in the West. I gave this before. It got cut up on LSF to act like I was defending someone I wasn't. That was a disingenuous clip. But like, there are people in the West who think like, oh, China's this like weird, dirty place, and like they are North Korea and they're like capturing Americans all day and torturing them. Like, there are some retarded opinions about the West. Shanghai, Beijing, these are huge cities that are amazing monuments to, you know, construction and everything else, you know, and technology and everything else. And supposedly these are very cool cities. I haven't been there before. I haven't been to Japan either. I need to. Like, I've heard like amazingly cool things about Shanghai and Beijing. But like, to pretend that it's all amazing, like rural people supposedly still have really shitty fucking lives here. Obviously, you have all the censorship that you're dealing with on the internet and everything else. Different groups of people, they can be very racist, although that's true apparently of every Asian country. That there is like massive wealth disparity, that as they started to get a middle class, there's a whole bunch of like ruralish people that got left behind. It's not like they all came up evenly. The central planning stuff can be cool sometimes, but also overstated. So while they have cool cities that they've built up, they've also had like entire cities that they've basically had to demolish because nobody had the money to actually move there after they built it. Or for like decades, we were scared of the Belt and Road Initiative, that China was taking over all of Asia and eventually Africa, but a lot of that influence was probably overstated and the planning on that got bungled and fucked up a bit. So I'm just saying that like China's a complicated place, but it's a real country and it's not like fucking North Korea, which some dipshits in the West think it is. But this level of glazery is just fucking retarded.
Beijing is the closest to old China in a tier 1 city. Shanghai is way more modern feeling. So Shanghai was already one of the more modern cities, right? So that's why it's like, it's all modern. But I guess Beijing has like what I was talking about, which is like, you have literally in the middle of Beijing, you have Soviet apartment blocks, right? Like, you'll have the craziest mall. You guys are going to see all of this when we actually drive around and go to different places. But like in Beijing, you'll go to...
if government official emailed you, would you do a visit like this to North Korea? There are a few countries I would never go to. North Korea and Iran are probably two countries I would just never go to. I would be way too paranoid. Russia is also probably up there. I think I would go to China. I wouldn't be worried about going to like China or Cuba. I don't know how I would feel about some South American places right now.
You'll go to like an incredible mall, right? An insane mall, like American style. Because remember, Chinese people, Chinese culture has a lot of American style attitudes. It's very interesting. It's awesome. Are you meeting any Chinese officials, etc.? No. Are you gonna meet Xi? No. Even though it would be an honor. It would be the honor of a lifetime. But no. That's a compliment. Yeah, normal IQ American is a compliment. It's the same reason why Mélenchon, Jean-Luc Mélenchon, was also incredibly shocked, because he was like, I've never met an American that has your perspective. Like, they're just always confused when they meet someone, and the American person isn't automatically like, I hate everything that you stand for, without knowing anything that you stand for, and I think I'm the #1 country on the planet, and I think you're not even the #2 country on the planet. That's like the usual average American perspective. Oh my God.
Wow, the foreigner government representative was so shocked at how intelligent and well-spoken I was, and you know, I felt so like, it's like
I think I'm the #1 country on the planet, and I think you're not even the #2 country on the planet. That's like the usual average American perspective.
Russia because of the war or something else? Joe, well, because I'm a very, very outspoken person related to Russian stuff, and because there's an active war going on, so you never know. The chances of anything happening to me in Russia would be almost close to nothing. Again, like the idea that like Russia would start executing foreign nationals, especially Americans, would be unbelievably crazy. I don't think that would ever happen. I would just be a little bit paranoid about it.
Oh my God, Top G's in here. Hey, Top G, what happened? What happened, bitch? I thought I would never fucking get to China. What happened? Groom your face and dress appropriately before visiting Tiananmen? Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm here. I'm in China, baby. Let's go. You said it wouldn't happen. What happened? Yeah. Top G, put some respect on it. Put some respect on it. What cities are you going to visit then? Perhaps I might have a chance to show you Chinese hospitality for people who practice swords under the portrait. Okay, chill, bro. Chill. We're in China. You can't be cracking jokes like that. Okay.
You would definitely be felled off some window or stair. I doubt that would happen, but like arrested because they find weed on me or some shit. I don't know.
Okay, calm down, buddy. Stakes are a little bit higher, don't you think? Okay, chill. So first 3 days we're in Beijing, then we move by high-speed rail to Shanghai.
Okay, no, he's been here for a few days.
And then I think from Shanghai we go to Chengdu, and then we do some gay shit. Obviously, you already know what it is. Chengdu, the gay city. Had to put that in there for Austin, like straight up. We are going to Chengdu because it's gay as fuck. Okay, and then after we have Chongqing, and we have Shenzhen, and I think after that we might have Hong Kong. Motherfucker smiling just thinking about the trains. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm smiling thinking about the trains. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. I will not be meeting any like higher level party officials, obviously, because there's a lot of party officials. Like, I mean, it's big. It's a big party, right? It's a big country. It's a big party. You meet a lot of bureaucrats all the time. And I don't think I'll be like meeting anyone that's in the government side of things, I guess. aside from like the regular bureaucrats that you meet. But what was I gonna say? God damn, this shit is so bomb. I hope this doesn't make me sleepy. They put this next to my bed, so I think it's like sleepy time tea, but it's so tasty. How was dinner, bro? Food so far? It was incredible. We went to a Michelin star place, cheap hotel. Everything is cheaper in China. The hotel is not cheap. Obviously, this is one of the nicest hotels in the capital. But like, I think I had a regular
Who paid for it? Why are you in there? How do you even know that? What's
suite, and then I wanted to upgrade it like to a nicer suite, like a big hotels in the capital. But like, I think I had a regular suite, and then I wanted to upgrade it like to a nicer suite, like a bigger suite. And in America, that upgrade would probably be like $1,000 plus a night, and in China, it's like 200. Just to give you an understanding, because like this is the most maxed out shit, right? Like we're staying in the most maxed out. Why are y'all Americans saying you can't do this, can't do that in China? None of y'all know anything. Do you even realize how prominent live streaming in China is? People are lining up on the streets filming themselves. Yes, although there are limitations to live streaming
We were in the regular suite, but then we wanted to get into the bigger suite.
in China. It's true. Right? Like we're staying in the most maxed out. Why are y'all Americans saying you can't do this, can't do that in China? None of y'all know anything. Do you even realize how prominent live streaming in China is? People are lining up on the streets filming themselves. Yes, although there are limitations to live streaming in China. It's true. So I don't know why you're like it's not as bad as silly Americans imagine it is, but there is definitely differences. Like it's just true. Not that it matters, because
Everything is presented as kind of like neutral. Like, yeah, there are some things that you can't say. Yeah, there are sort of whatever, but it's not like a bad thing, you know? Like, oh, you know, sometimes they come down on their freedom of speech or whatever, right?
obviously it's nowhere near as bad as the way Americans like assume it is. Because look at me, like I'm literally live streaming. I'm literally live streaming, and I'm talking about like American politics. Are you going to Xinjiang? My dream visit? No, we're not going to Xinjiang. That would be really funny if we just went so far. Like I would love to go to Xinjiang, but it would be very funny to bring like Austin and Will. Like it would be very funny to bring Austin and Will to all the way out to Xinjiang for no discernible reason. Do they stare at you when you walk outside? No, not even. There's a lot of foreigners here. Why not? Is it a bad place? No, Xinjiang's awesome. It's just so far. It's just like, it's so far, and it's not like people don't even go to Beijing. They go to Shanghai, okay? Do you understand? Like the amount of flights that are readily available from Los Angeles to Beijing are limited as opposed to Shanghai, because most people are like, I want to go to the fun places. So like that's not a thing that people consider, if that makes sense. China is massive, guys. Again, 1.4 billion people. Hello, Hasan. What time do you want to meet in the lobby? Austin Show, stop trying to get the attention of people in the chat. I have to do news, okay? It's fucking 4. And I have 50 minutes. I have 55 minutes to do the news, and then I have to run downstairs. Oh my God.
Oh my